this is Zivian Starbells, and I'm here to say, goodbye, cruel world! Yep. If we just jump without using flying armor, we can land on the floor below us. And we just go down one, and this is the way forward. Take that tower key we got for defeating the dude, and then walking up the whole darn tower a second time. And voila! We've started my least favorite part of the game. This area is the Cursed Clock Tower. Although, cursed isn't the word I would describe for it. Curses are the words I would use. But first, we must have a cutscene. Oh. I'm in the wrong place for this. Give me a second. Huh? You've only come this far. You seem to be taking this rather leisurely. What are you trying to say? Dario has grown stronger by fusing with the demon of fire I summoned for him. Oh. Has he now? I see. Is that your plan?
Soma, back off. I got this.
Arcado? Julius, too! Your presence is without meaning. No one can stop Dario now. The advent of the new Lord of Darkness is all but certain now. Teleport! Oh. Julius! I am sensing a surge of magic from beneath the groundwater. It must be Dario. You go after him. I'll track down Celia.
Soma, from here on, you stay away and let us take care of it.
Not bloody likely. She threatened my girl. Nobody threatens the zebra's girl. These are Medusa heads. Now, at first you're thinking, oh, that's not a big deal, they're just little minor annoyances. However, you will start seeing yellow versions of them, and you will see certain platforms move us. And there are spikes everywhere. Oh. Yeah. And if you're in the middle of a jump, these things can force you to move backwards. Like so. And these spikes are everywhere in order to make sure that if somebody pushes you, you don't just get embarrassed. You get turned into a shish kebab. It is one of the meanest parts of this game. This is another thing that looks at the value of your gold, which is right here, next to my left ear. I'm not going to show that right now because I have to spend 110% of my concentration just trying to get through here unscathed. We've got moving platforms above spike pits, and the entire level is like this. Medusa heads pushing you around, spikes everywhere to greet you. And yeah, they do a lot of damage to you for no other reason than to mock you. Yeah. Those will turn you to stone. And these platforms are moving towards the spikes. I'm sure you can put two and two together. Also, don't just jump down like that for all of them. Because if you do, one of them will end up being just above some spikes. Oh, someone. Harpy is a familiar? Well, okay. What you got for me? Oh. Well, that's some bad damage output, since she gets multiple hits. Although she seems to have pretty limited range. Thankfully, this is the one place where they haven't put spikes on the ground. And instead, we just have a water feature. Not actually sure what the point of this water feature is. Then again, I'm in a desert, so most water features mean nothing to me because now, if you are discovering that you're encountering these Medusa heads and touching the yellow ones way more than you would like to, thankfully, there is something you can do about that. You remember how in the previous episode, no, 2 episodes ago, you remember how there were those living tombstones that you needed to hit with blunt objects in order to get them to destroy? If you can get one of their souls, you can nullify petrification. Yeah, if you've decided you've had enough of this, go and farm the tombstone until you get it solved. Also, make sure you get as many potions and mind-ups as you can carry. They don't cost a lot, thankfully, however, you can only carry 9 of each. And the high versions do cost more. There are objects you will find in the world that will allow you to do the same, and sometimes you can find free potions here and there. Not all the time, but sometimes. Wait. Okay, if you have a familiar type out, it will disappear if you go across these area transitions, just so you're warned. Now, if you're from the very beginning of the Cursed Clock Tower, you can fill in the rest of Garden of Madness. I'd suggest coming this way first so you get a smaller taste of how mean the Cursed Clock Tower is, and decide on what preparations you need to make. Also, check it out. I got a gun. Also, we had to fight a mimic. You're way less terrifying when I have a friend. Thank you, Megan. I wish your aim was better, but it's Megan. What are you gonna do? Okay, it seems like her initial blast is first time we decide to push the button, and then there's a cooldown on it. So she should be able to make sure that they're not going to live. Oh, thanks, Megan. Yeah, in case you were wondering, this is the connection at the top of the Garden of Madness, which means now you can access the clock tower from Garden of Madness. Granted, either way, you have to teleport and then walk. And if I recall correctly, we don't get to the teleport for Cursed Clock Tower for a while, so it's not really saving you any time, but at the very least, it means not having to walk down that really long hallway that's there for a cutscene. I mean, they do put different enemies in there once they've... Wait, why didn't I get Megan's help? Okay. Also make sure you get... I don't think there's anything that curses us in here. Cursing is what killer dolls do in the dollhouse. But you're certainly going to want a way to get rid of poison, because it's going to make your life absolutely awful. Even more awful than it already is, because you're in the clock tower. Oh, okay. So if I jump first, I can have her aim for the guy. Malachi. Technically, we've already seen Malachi because he was the enemy that Dimitri was using to attack us first with. Also, these guys petrify you as well. Yeah, just everything is out to get you in the Cursed Clock Tower, so just come in expecting an awful fight. Be very careful, don't trust anything. And yes, I know technically the Medusa heads don't do that much damage, but it stacks up far too quickly for my taste. Just how constant this area decides to hurt you is going to be a bit much for the new players. Most of the game feels very fair with its difficulty, which is why it really sucks when you get to areas like this and it suddenly decides, oh wait, I don't want to be modern Castlevania. I want to be old school Castlevania. The ones that were extremely difficult and extremely unforgiving for the least interesting reasons. Yes, technically there was one in arcade, so you could say it's just standard arcade quarter guzzling difficulty, but honestly, I don't think that's a great excuse. It's a reason, but just because it makes sense doesn't make it any less galling when they try and use it. And as you can see, these can get real off in their time. And yes, that was 90 points of damage. Oh, also those spikes up there, if you decide to double jump, they will hurt you. Yeah, the ones with blood on them, ducking won't save you. Okay, that is awful. That is awful. They did that on purpose. They knew you were going to have barely enough time, and then purposely did that in order to make sure you would get hurt in this area. Oh. Oh! And a spike pit. Right out of the gate. And of course, the moving platform isn't going to be there when I need it. Absolutely not. Okay. I'm done for today. I'm gonna need to go take a walk in the sunlight and go see some monkeys about my house. Oh, what a day. Don't forget, though, as bad as life can seem, even in video games, the zebra loves you, so you can too.